when your wife wants a divorce after all the ass kissing to get her back to no avail, you're gonna want payback. You wanna win, you want her to regret it, and it's a natural part of being human. So natural that it's a standard question that I ask during my coaching sessions. Here. So what's the long-term goal here? Is it that you wanna win? Nothing wrong with it. I wanted to win. What would that look like? Are they thrown back by the question? Of course they are. They usually have to think what I just asked them. The question is genuine, one we all think about, yet we really don't ask because it's something no one really wants to admit. No one wants to admit they're that human. So unless you're stuck in the guilt or regret portion of the process, you're gonna want her to realize that, well, that she fucked up, plain and simple. You want her to regret it. You want her to come back with horrible remorse. In other words, you want to win. But why and how do you know that you've won? And is it really necessary? Let's find out. Let's start revving that engine. Couples usually split the moment that the wife realizes that the two of you, that you guys cannot find common ground. By then, communication it's broken up and there's no room for words anymore. You cease to speak and your ego, along with pride, it sets in as both of you want to prove each other wrong rather than resolve the matter at hand. She wants to prove that you're an asshole and you want to prove that you're not. And you go at great lengths and that gets exhausting. But then your spouse, she realizes that that shit ain't gonna change and that the relationship is no longer justifies all her incredible sacrifices. The wife, she just throws up her arm and along with a towel. They tried, they really did, but they give up. That's their version. Meanwhile, before the split, the husband, they resigned to proving their wife wrong. And we'll go through some great lengths, including our dignity as we continue to double down. What happens is you end up with an unhappy wife and you've been baited, and then that's when she leaves you at your weakest, at your worst. You have no balls. 82% of men getting divorced, they want to win. And if you say that you don't, that's only because you're probably still in the regret or the guilt phase of the grieving process. But it's only a matter of time till you do want to get there. You want payback because you invested so much. It's like a gambling addict. They continue to double down and bet incorrectly, but now you're metaphorically and who knows, maybe even literally broke. You lost focusing on yourself and suddenly you have no life till the day comes when she leaves you, and now you're all alone, riddled in guilt because you lost somebody that you shared your vows with, completely forgetting that she's the primary person breaking the vows. Or you're pissed because she left you when you needed her the most, because the thought of leaving her would never have occurred to you. It just wouldn't. And even while she was too busy insulting you with cheap shots, you still wouldn't have left. We become puppies. Saying you want her to regret it it's just putting it mildly. What you want is to her to rue the day she left you, to look and say, I can't believe I fucking left him. The problem is that, yeah, you did give up a lot of yourself and your identity, and your balls, they shriveled into ovaries. So what do? Well, just like a guy that's hit rock bottom, we keep on digging as we work hard, really hard, to show her that she's wrong because you feel shortchanged, you feel cheated, you feel slighted, and you want payback. So you begin your journey to expand your mind. You read books to learn how to deal with life, to improve confidence and attitude. You begin eating healthy and work out as you're determined to lose fat and continue to gain confidence as you earn your revenge body. And 6 months later, you're there, you're fucking there. But it doesn't just stop there. As you continue to grow, you look at becoming a high-value man and you upgrade your style and you learn the art of fashion because you want to feel differently and you want to rebrand yourself. As you continue to win, you dedicate yourself to your career and you begin to see that she was just impeding your career, not helping you at all. It's now you're thriving. You become the modern man, the Renaissance man. And funny enough, you're finding that focusing on yourself is really paying off, quite literally. Turns out that you're doing this more for you than you're doing it for her. And let's face it, if she was around, the only thing that she'd be saying is nothing but hatred. She'd be trying to shame you into embarrassment and say that your ass, that it was trying to just get laid, that you're superficial and that you're asking for attention rather than what you're really doing. Growing your balls. And it sucks to be her because now you wouldn't take her back. You, son, you have your shit together. With your newfound love of yourself, you have so much shit going on that frankly, she'd be pulling you down, causing you shame or trying to be better. So what if you want to win? So you say it. That's progress right there, because what you're learning is your newfound freedom to do and say what the fuck you want without the consequences. And that's the beginning of your development, because the more honest you're with yourself, the more you're accepting yourself and the more confidence you gain. It's a total snowball effect. Many experts, they say it's unhealthy, that you have to focus really on yourself, and winning is still a way of focusing on her. And that's true, kind of. There is the danger of being tunnel vision and to really lose what it's intended for. If you're obsessing about getting back with her, and that's why you're trying to win, what you're doing is you're just avoiding your reality. You're delaying it, and you got to move on. But that's not what we're trying to do here. What we're doing is we're trying to win because you want her to regret her decision, but yet you're also regaining your masculinity and developing in your own ways. And if that's the case, then so be it. You're trying to win at the price of your own growth, and that's something that I'll take any day of the week. So what typically ends up happening? You may or may not like the answer because it doesn't provide immediate closure. It's not the one that you want to hear, but I tell you this, it's certainly the one of the better two scenarios. She's not going to come back and realize her mistake and beg you for forgiveness. She's not going to do that. And last I checked, women are not very good at ponying up and admitting their mistakes. They justify just about everything, including their infidelity. I just needed someone to be there for me, and you weren't. Instead, if done correctly, this could be the ending of your story, the happier ending. One without a bravado, but still your story. You end up getting your shit together as you focus on yourself, and that includes your career as you thrive fiscally and in spirit, and you learn that being a bachelor is actually a powerful thing, and you're allowed to try new things. Your relationship with your kids, it becomes unrivaled as they get to know what a powerful male role model you are. You reinvent yourself and pick up some good habits and lifestyle skills, be it in technology, style, arts. You're free to choose. With your new lifestyle and confidence, you learn that you're a good man, one better than you thought, and eventually you will settle down. Years go by and you've moved on. Both of you are now remarried, and you have this internal smile as you know that she downgraded. Wow, you think. I suffered for that. She's now someone from your past, someone that you still care about like you would any other family member, and thought of you being with her is foreign to you. It's kind of like when you uncover a familiar smell, but you can't recognize where it's from. You realize that what happened needed to happen, that it was gonna happen sooner or later. You two weren't meant for each other, and that's when you realize that you didn't win. Instead, you won out. Gentlemen, if you're going through a divorce, don't go through this alone. I have one of the fastest men's divorce support group on Facebook. Join us. While at it, use my resources and schedule a one-on-one with me. You need answers to some very powerful questions, and I'll help provide you with them. Men's divorce coaching is built to help you gain your balls back and to make sure that you don't make some horrible decisions, because it happens. This is your opportunity to grow and to take advantage of your life. The link for both the one-on-one and the Facebook group are in the comment section underneath. Don't stonewall. Make your appointment today. Thank you very much. I'ma wake up, do damage. Join them 7